Good evening, my fellow collectors. Welcome to 8 Questions. Today, I am joined by Franklyn of Franklyn FM McInnis, a channel on YouTube.
What's up, everybody?
Franklyn, what is the absolute dumbest way you can think of to spend $1 million?
This is something I've actually thought about for a long time. If I ever were to come into a huge sum of money, the first thing I would do right away is, for one thing, probably turn my phone off so people couldn't bother me about anything. But then I would fly straight to Vegas and stay in Vegas for a good while, and then kind of travel from place to place. Maybe like go to Hawaii, maybe Orlando, Florida, maybe go back to Jamaica, and just basically travel around until I burn through the money. And I know that right away it may not sound like a bad idea, but you think about it, being away from home that long, there's going to be a lot of repercussions when I finally make my way back. But it would be fun, though.
Especially if you pick up a couple of Vegas wifeys and a sugar baby in Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly.
What Funko Pop or series do you regret buying or collecting?
My regret is I'm going to have to go with a recent one. I mean, there's been some series where I look back on them, like, for example, the Civil War series. Felt like a lot of those pops didn't really hold value or interest much. Even, the look of them kind of feels a little outdated. But the main one I would say actually is Birds of Prey because I'm not a fan of that movie. I still kind of like some of the designs, but I'm just really not a fan of that movie. So I actually have a signed photograph of Tara Strong sitting in front of the pops because I don't even care whether I see them or not now.
What famous person, alive or dead, would you like to have a deep, meaningful conversation with? And/or a little bit of the old in out, in out?
I've never been big on celebrity crushes. I still got a lot of love for Jennifer Tilly, but honestly, I think a good conversation would matter a lot more. And I would love to talk to Patrice O'Neal. He's my favorite comedian of all time. Unfortunately, he did pass away, but I just like him because he's not just a comedian. I think he was very much a philosopher as well. I think it'd be a very interesting conversation.
What is the first thing you ever started collecting?
If I think back, like I had comics and some toys here and there, but I wouldn't really call that collecting. The first thing I remember really trying to keep up with was actually Garbage Pail Kids. And I still got, some nostalgia for those to this day.
I remember when I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade, all the 5th and 6th graders had Garbage Pail Kids, and I was so jealous.
Yeah, and there were even times when I actually tried to design my own little drawings. Like I designed one where he had a neck like a water hose and had water coming out of his ears. I don't even remember what I called him.
Jose?
But I can vaguely remember drawing that.
What would a Funko Pop of you look like?
Well, I just so happen to actually have a Funko Pop of myself. And the crazy thing is, it was made for me really just like less than a year of me being on YouTube. A friend of mine, Sherry Stover, who is a custom artist. She doesn't do it regularly now, but she was nice enough to actually create a custom of me for my birthday, which completely blew me away.
Oh, that's awesome. I've been going almost 5 years and my subscribers haven't sent me my own pop.
I will say this about that figure as well. The outfit, the look of it kind of reminds me of Blade, especially in the worst Blade movie, Blade Trinity. But it's still a very cool look. It just looks very sleek. So I like that.
If someone offered you the full pop price guide value for your entire collection right now, cash money, would you take it?
I would have to say I really thought about this question a lot. I would have to say absolutely not. I just got way too many memories tied to a lot of the figures here. There's a lot of nostalgia attached to them. I've had a lot of people nice enough to send things my way. So there's just no way I could part with all this. And it's been for me now around 5 years or so collecting. I put a lot into this. So I think the figures are more valuable. And then when it comes down to it, I don't stress over money a whole lot anyway. So yeah, I'm more happy with my collection.
What if someone gave you double the value for your collection?
No, like still, I don't think money buys happiness. So no, I'm good. I'm happy with where I'm at.
Triple the value for your collection.
No, I'm good with it.
What is the meanest YouTube comment you have ever received?
There's been different comments. People take their little shots here and there. You could tell some people have a bad day or somebody might be a troll or whatever it is. Some people may even be racist sometimes, but honestly, the worst comments, um, I know there was one. It wasn't even directly to me, but it was like a response to another comment on one of my videos where somebody was basically talking down on using collecting to deal with anxiety. And this person was obviously not a medical professional, not somebody that it was very clear as well, not somebody that's ever dealt with anxiety. So for somebody to kind of talk beyond what they know about when it comes to anxiety, I find that pretty offensive. I think it's better just to not say anything if you don't completely understand it, because I do think collecting actually can help with anxiety. It's something to keep you focused.
Well, I know that I don't use like WebMD or Wikipedia anymore. I just consult the experts in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, some people don't even do that. They just completely say whatever comes to their mind and they feel that they're right. A lot of people, I mean, everybody has opinions, but just having an opinion doesn't mean that you're right, though.
We will conclude this interview with a question invented by the great Bernard Pivot, chairman of Academy Goncourt. Franklyn FM McInnis, what is your favorite curse word?
Well, I'd have to say, well, my initials are FM, but if you reverse them, MF, that pretty much answers your question.
I want to thank Franklyn for being my guest on 8 Questions. Check out his channel, Franklyn FM McInnis, for consistent, informative Funko videos and news.